Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. It's your boy Ralph, aka Mr. Indeed.
You already know it's your boy Antoine, aka Mr. Parker. And like normal, guys, we're here for a good time, not a long time. And we promise to always keep it.
Real, raw, and relevant. Welcome to today's episode of the Rated R Podcast.
Yeah. So, new year, new things, 2026. I know we said this before, but I think we're a little more serious this year. We got some different people on the team, different plans. And honestly, I'm going to say it for me, this is our year. Either we're going to grow or we're going to end up becoming a no-show. You're a grower or a shower. That's our theme this year. But nah, real talk, bro. How you feeling today before we get started, man?
Hey man, Fred, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm feeling good. Turned another year old. But let me tell you what happened. So I was listening today and they said the young adults was ages 25 to 35. And I was like, wait a minute. It feel like they put me out of that little talk there, ain't it?
Yeah, man. So what's your
So
classification now? You unk?
uh
Yeah, you
I'm
unk now.
nah, I'm OG right now. I'm OG. I ain't made it to unk age yet. I ain't made it
Mm,
to unk age.
What is So what's OG is what 36 to
Yeah, I think OG is like OG probably like 36 to about 45. That's what
I'm
I
gonna have to
think.
get, I'm gonna have to get on Trill, cause Trill called me unk on a trip, and I wasn't even 36 yet.
Hey, well, you different strokes for different folks, G.
For sure. But no, I'm glad you're doing good, bro. Shout out to. I definitely want to get started. Shout out to all the teams that made the playoffs. I would hate to go through our list of what we wrote. I'm not even gonna pull the bind out. I don't know who did better, but I don't want to see the shame. I know the Saints ain't in there, and according to since we live, according to what y'all doing now, y'all might not be in there no more. But we gonna
Ho,
see.
ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute, sir.
Let's go live since you guys want to know what the. Go ahead, say your piece. Let me see what the score is.
Hey, right now, it's a holding. First down, 49ers in the red zone. But go ahead.
I see. So y'all got a good one going. Buffalo pulled one off earlier.
Buffalo
Hey,
did good.
shout out to them Bears for making history, the largest comeback, and I mean that's what they do. So it's really not even that much of a thing. But hey, shout out to them. Shout out to Pat for being a Bears fan.
Truth be told, Red, we was a year too early because last year we both picked the Bears to do something,
Yeah,
and
we
we was
believe
a, we was a year too early.
he wasn't paying his nails then. That was the problem.
Oh, oh my God.
Nah, but for real, yeah. Shout out to all those. I'm actually excited. We got some great games going. I'm excited. I'm gonna go on this be real. I don't have nobody making it because we're not in it. But if I had to choose, I'm rocking with the Bills. Shout out to your friend Powder. I'm rocking to the Bills. I really feel like Josh Allen, this is your year. If you don't get it this year, you probably never gonna get it. But I like the fact that we got a lot of young quarterbacks. Some folks that ain't never won a Super Bowl. Is it Mr. Irrelevant year? Talk to me.
Uh, I don't know right now. Right now, uh, it's first and goal, where it's second and goal at the 4 yard line. So I'm multitasking right now because Brock he done threw two interceptions. Both of them, he kind of got greedy with both. But we driving right now. That's all that mattered to me with 3 minutes left. So we just got to do what we got to do, man. We got to do what we got to do. That's it.
For sure, for
I
sure.
don't want to talk about no extra stuff. I just, hey, just let, hey.
All right, so you still ain't answer. If y'all don't, because I know you're number one, number one 49ers fan. If somehow y'all don't, who you got winning it all?
I'm gonna be honest. If we don't win, I'm probably gonna go with the Rams, bro. It's gonna. I'm gonna go with the people in our division. I'm gonna go with either Seattle or the Rams if we don't win. Because our division tough, but we had 3 11-win teams this year. And our division been tough. We had a rough year last year, but we was back this year. So, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Shador for how he ended the season. But honestly, it looked good in our eyes because we wanted him to have a chance. But we really don't want to pull up the numbers because it's not going to look that better than Gabriel's.
Touchdown, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's not going to look that much better than Gabriel's. So that's the sad part about it. Tyler for the Saints. Boy, you my number one runner for Rookie of the Year right now. I ain't lying.
Hey,
I
hey,
apologize.
hey,
I
hey,
apologize.
listen. But you know what? But we're not gonna talk about this too much, Red. But I'm gonna tell you what I like that the Saints did. The Saints have all they drafted some good offensive linemen in the past recent drafts. And so you got a quarterback that got some legs, and you got a quarterback who, you know, not afraid to throw it. And so, I think y'all did well. Would I have liked it to be the Shador, of course, but I mean, I think that what happened with the Shador stuff in Cleveland, that's gonna go a little bit into our main topic today because I really feel like we gonna get into it with the main topic. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What's the first topic of the day?
Well, first off, bro, I want to get into the viral thing. The thing that happened in ICE. I ain't gonna call it little because someone lost their life. I had it for the family. I'm not gonna give my input yet unless you get yours, because I definitely don't want to pick sides until I speak for myself. So, what are your thoughts on it? For the ones who don't know, if you look it up on TikTok, you can put ICE event or situation with ICE. I don't know how you want to look it up, but I promise you, you put ICE in there, it's gonna probably be the first thing to pop up. From the video, it looked like a young lady was blocking the way of the ICE being able to handle their business. We've heard people say that she's part of a group that's been doing things like that. I don't know if that's to be true or not. It's not my take. I've heard people say she was just leaving her house, but some folks say she don't stay nowhere near there. So again, I don't know which is right or wrong. I'm waiting on more details, but I'm gonna give my take after you give yours.
Um, as a license to carry person, um, I think that it's important that one of the biggest things that you have to do is meet force with force.
Okay.
Don't think that that was necessary. Now, granted, we have seen videos where police officers have taken down people and been very rough with people, but those people are still alive today, right?
Right.
So, my question would have been, why was it so forceful that you felt the need to pull your gun? And I don't want to say that that ICE agent was a coward or any of that. I don't want to use that type of terminology. But I will say, like, I really want it understood. Like, make it make sense. Like, why so forceful with the woman at that? Like, right? Like it was a woman. Like it was almost like you went to work today understanding that you can make something bad happen and you made something bad happen. So I really don't understand because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Well, I like that. I like your take on it. So my take on it is I'm on the fence about it. I feel what you said is true. Like, why so rough? But at the same time, I asked the very one question is, where were you going? And what I mean by that is, where was you finna go when you put your truck in reverse? After the agent has told you to get out your car, where were you going? You were just gonna drive off like he wasn't talking to you. Like you didn't get a direct command. You were just gonna drive off. So forget what the police talking about. You above the law. That's the take I got. On top of that, I saw both angles. I saw the view of the woman talking crazy and talking about big boy go get your lunch and all that. She was the same woman that when the police was trying to tell the woman get out and open the door, she said drive off. She said drive off. I even heard another TikTok. Like I said, I'm not here to put out news that I haven't heard. I'm not giving out my own news. Just things I've seen and heard. That the lady she's with was that's why she don't have her kids. She had a choice to leave that lady or be with her kids. She chose to stay with the lady. It's the same lady that was putting out cigarettes on her kids. Same one that's giving you bad advice, telling you to pull off from a police officer. Now, speaking of the pulling off, did he have to shoot her? Absolutely not. Everything was a split decision. Did he make a bad decision? Possibly. Your life was in danger. In your mind, who's to tell you what was your next action? His first thing was protect himself. Now, could he have shot the tires? Of course. He could have done a lot more, a lot of different things. But at the same time, what I would not do is question his judgment without bringing up the fact of what were you doing? Why were you sideways in the road? And when he approached you aggressively. Why not just comply? Get out the car. Now he probably slammed you. It'll probably hurt. You'll still be alive. Now you're talking about suing. But instead you listen to your crackhead girlfriend who tell you to pull off. And now you're dead. Now the world is against you talking about she didn't hit you. Well, if you see the video I saw, she definitely hit you. Your feet slid back. You was holding on for life. You were trying to get out the way. Should you shot the woman? No. But at the fact that you did shoot her, I'm not mad. Like we're not gonna dismiss her wrong because you killed her. I
So Red,
promise you this will be stopped if you just get out the truck.
so I do got a story for you. And at the time, I was young, dumb, and stupid.
Okay.
I never forget it. I remember it
Addressing
was
the
like,
problem.
huh?
We already addressing the problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Young.
yeah. Oh, buddy, I was young, dumb, and stupid. I was working with my uncle, Willie Earl, um, and I was in the work van, and I
Hmm.
had forgot something at the house that my uncle told me to get from my mama. So I turned around. It was a police officer had somebody pulled over down the street. Turned around and pulled up on the grass like I always did, trying to go back and get whatever my uncle told me to get from my mama. Well, what I didn't see was apparently the police officer assumed that I was running. So he came hauling up on the yard, dirt everywhere, gun out. When I get out, I'm like, what's going on? He like, put your hands up. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, what you got going on? He like, be quiet. I'm talking to you. I said, hey, bro, do what you got to do. I said, I ain't did nothing wrong. You can't tell me I did nothing wrong. If you want to shoot me, shoot me. Again, cuz young, dumb, and stupid. I'm talking about
Wait a minute. Rewind. You said you know you ain't did nothing wrong, so you told the officer what?
shoot me. If you want to shoot me, shoot me. At this point in time, my mama that came outside and she like, Ralph, please be quiet. I'm like, no, mom, forget that. And I'm not using these words at the time. I'm irate. So am going on this police officer. Red, you hear me? I'm like, go ahead, shoot me. When you shoot me, we finna own you and your job. I'm gonna show you what it's like for real. Red, I'm out here talking cash money. Now that I'm older, Red, I thank God that that police officer didn't shoot me because I was so dumb. All I had to do, Red, when that police officer pulled up, all I had to say was, hey, officer, what's going on? Like, what's going on? But instead, what we do as a society is we want to match energy. We want to meet energy. Man got a whole gun, bro. And he on the backside of his door with that thing like that, red, looking at me. And I'm like, hold on, do what you gotta do. I could have lost my life that day talking for no reason at all. Just out here being dumb. But like you said, I had to do cause was not try to escalate the issue and just see what was going on. Once cooler heads prevailed, he said, I thought you was running from me. I'm like, officer, why would I be running from you? I got my license and everything. I'm not running from you. I'm in my work van. Like, what am I running for?
It's
Cooler
real.
heads prevailed. Everything is good, Red. But I ain't gonna lie. Oh, young and dumb. And when my mama hear this, she gonna tell you. Boy, he was so stupid, and that's always been my problem, Red. I always been somewhat of a hothead.
That's real. And I like the way you put that because it's so many scenarios, and we're gonna end it with this part. Then I go to the real subject. There's so many scenarios that we are we misread because we don't know the beginning. Again, no matter in this situation, no matter what I could say, did she deserve to die? No, I got that. But what we're not now that she's dead, what we're not gonna do is exclude everything that led up to it. And that's what I need the people to understand. Like, if you're gonna point the finger, point it at all things, not just things that you want to point it at. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that because I can go.
Hey, Red, and but before you leave it, I want the people to know I called you the other day because I was upset, pissed off. Uh, something had happened, and you said to me, you said, "Cuz listen, you said you take all accounts of what you did, but now that we done talked about what you did, let's talk about everything that did happen. Let's not just try to point the finger at you like you was the only one that had action, but let's make sure everybody know everything that has happened."
Right. And I think I've always been strong on that. Like, I have no problem in you correcting me, correcting criticism, no problem. But what you won't do is correct me off of a reaction from something you've done.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. We gonna have to. That's fine. You right. I shouldn't have called you out your name, but you shouldn't have slapped me. What about that? I
Right.
addressed it. You right. You right. I should have never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have flipped the chair over. But you shouldn't have
Yeah.
pushed my hair.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with this?
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
All right. But no, man. We gonna get into it, man. And so my question to you is: Have you ever been told you're doing too much, or you're too confident, or you're too loud? And I love those things because I feel like we get that as. I don't want to get into a race thing, but I feel like blacks really, really get that. Are you too ambitious? Are you too confident? How you feel about that?
Red, I ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. This one hit me kind of deep. And it hit me because I know for a fact that I've always been called too cocky
Yeah, yeah,
or too confident
yeah,
or too loud.
yeah.
But it's because I know what success look like. I'm smart enough to understand how to be successful. Now, I'm gonna tell you what rubbed me the wrong way about being successful, Red. And Melissa, who is my mentor, said this to me one day, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. He said, Raphael, you got a gift that you don't even know that you have.
Hmm.
He said, you have the gift to see things before they happen. And the problem is when you see stuff before it happens, you try to warn people and then people don't listen. And
Yeah.
then when it happens, you got an attitude. He said, but you got to understand that that's your gift. Not everybody can do that. He said, and I think that you become upset with people because you see things before they finna happen. You react properly and nobody reacts around you. And you want to know why if you're telling them what's going to happen. The problem is, Red, and it's been my problem throughout my career as a manager. I've always been told, chill out, bro. You too loud. Chill out, bro. Wait your time. Chill out, bro. Don't do too much. Chill out. You making the people who above you, you making them look bad. But Red, I've always felt, how am I making you look bad if this is if I'm on your team and I look good, why don't you look good?
Yeah,
The problem is people don't want me to outshine them, and I don't even care about that, Red.
that's it. That's it. That's it. And you know what's crazy? They want your light to be dim because it's outshining their light. But we've talked about this before. That goes back to the selfish things we talk about. It's always as human, especially as blacks, it's me versus you at all times. That's got to be me versus you. So like you said, because I'm looking good, why we can't look good? What'd you say? I'm glad they can't hear you. Your wishman ain't working.
Bang, bang, nine again.
Oh my god, he interrupting. But real talk, bro. So back to your story, you was talking about you have a gift. That's crazy because even if you think about something biblical, Noah told them folks it was a flood coming. What they do?
Yeah,
They laugh. They laugh.
yeah.
They laugh. Who laughing now? Huh?
Hey, Red, listen. But then when the flood comes, everybody,
Yeah, let me in. Let your door back down.
nah, I'm good.
That's real. That's real. That's real. So, bro, so what we're talking about, we're calling it shrinking, and we're understanding that we don't have to shrink ourselves for others. And one of the things that I question is who benefits when I belittle myself or when I play small. Who benefits, me or you?
Nobody. Nobody benefits, cuz, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody benefits when you shrink yourself. Nobody benefits because you are shrinking, which means you are not putting forth your full ability to help the team in ways. And this happened the other day because me and Shavonna, we was in the car and she was talking about how her being a nurse and when we first moved to Texas and how we had this lady who felt the type of way because she transferred from Mississippi and she had all the knowledge. She felt the type of way because they was putting her on her team, and instead of the lady embracing her and trying to understand all the knowledge she had and her trying to share all that knowledge, the lady seen her as a uh what do you call it? She seen you as a problem rather than seeing you as somebody with solutions. And to me, that is the biggest thing with people who feel like they want you to shrink. Instead of seeing you as someone helpful, they see you as they see you as competition. They see you as a part of the problem when what they should do is embrace you and help them understand that you are here for solutions, not problems.
Yeah, bro. One of the big things, bro. What I tell people and what other people should feel. I would not apologize for becoming who I worked hard to be. I even heard Kobe say that. Like, even when we talk about the last shot and shots like that, like, why do you feel you deserve that when I know how much work I put in? I see how much work you put in. I don't care if I miss every shot. I put in the work to be able to take that shot. You didn't. And honestly, bro, we can break it down as simple as if my growth makes you uncomfortable. Imagine how uncomfortable it was to stay small. Imagine how uncomfortable it was to get to where I'm at. How hard I had to work.
Cousin, one of my favorite people, and you know this, I'm a huge Deion Sanders fan. Love Deion. One of my favorite quotes that he has is, "Don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurities."
That's it.
And Red, that in itself just talks about people who want you to shrink because they don't want you to outshine them. Cause Shador Sanders this year is a case in point. And he talked about it his last press conference, how it's been a long year. and he been down, and it was people in the locker room at halftime telling him, "Hey man, what's going on? This ain't your energy. What you got going on?" And he had to realize, like, man, like let me get back to being me. Like, let me get back to doing what I do. And to me, Red, like that's the biggest issue. Like we as a society, especially, and we as a culture, instead of building each other up and stuff, we see each other as competition and we rather tear each other down. And it's the dumbest thing I ever seen because it's enough money for everybody to make money. So because I make 25 cents more than you gonna tell everybody, oh yeah, I'm better than Ralph, blah, blah, blah. So what? Why don't you make this money with Ralph? Why don't you
Well,
come on the board?
well, it's day and night to that because we like I read we was taught at a young age to be humble, but I think we took that humility and changed it into dimming our own light because we want to keep the peace. Or we have a fear of being judged, or we worried about how people are looking at us, or better yet, you have a fear of outgrowing others because you don't want to be called out for doing better. That's crazy to me, but that's the way we really live, man. And it's just an awkward situation, bro. We are known, matter of fact, even especially as men, we're known for being considerate or keeping the peace. That's one of our favorite things.
Absolutely.
When something bothers us, we will rather keep the peace until it's too late, and now we done blown up like a balloon.
Hey, Red, you know why? Because now that men are talking, they sassy. Because don't nobody want to hear that.
Bruh, but even if we want to be honest, look at the success of people who did not dim their light. For you just gave a great example. Shador, he's standing in his truth. Uh, Dion, one of the cockiest people we ever met. What's wrong with that? He put in the
Nothing.
work. It'd be
Confident.
different. Yeah, it'd be different if I was just coming up with this stuff. As in, you already know I'm not a big LeBron fan, but for you to self-proclaim yourself as the king, the facts back it up though. Like you put in the work. Now you are genetically uh blessed.
Oh, he was
Let's
made in a lab.
yeah, you're blessed at that. But that doesn't take away because I we see some tall people out here that work at Foot Locker or Walmart or UPS. Nothing against them jobs. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
you ain't lying though.
We've seen a lot of people that we question why are you working here and why are you not in the league somewhere. So
Right,
shout
right.
out to people that put in the work and believe in themselves. That's where I'm standing to. Believe in yourself and don't worry about how others see you. Because at the end of the day, you came in this world by yourself. Guess what? You gonna leave it by yourself. You might thought your homeboy was gonna die with you. He might have died, but
But it
he ain't
won
going
with you.
with you. Yeah, he ain't going with you. He ain't going with you.
Bro, listen.
I don't know what we see in this afterworld, but I promise you, y'all seeing some different things at that moment.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
And said this year, going into this year, I said, the one thing that I'm not doing anymore, I'm not allowing myself to dim my light
Yeah,
for other people to feel relevant. Because if I got to dim my light to make you feel relevant, then are you really relevant? Like if I gotta not do something to shed light on what you are doing, then what does that say about you?
that's real. We,
And my
am I?
Red, my question is if I'm shining and you not shining as much, and you come to me and say, "Hey, bro, help me out, bro, because right now you killing it.
Yeah,
Help me." It's my job, Red, as another man to say, "Hey, bro, this is what you're doing.
right.
This is how you can shine brighter." But the
I
problem
don't,
is, we rather laugh at people. We rather look down on them.
yeah, we gotta tell them to get it out the mud like I did.
Yeah. I got it out the mud. You gotta get it out the mud too. For what?
Crabs in the bucket, man. Crabs in the bucket. But look, man, cause I don't want to beat it up too bad, but I just want to tell the people you're not intimidating. You're definitely not too much. You're not wrong for wanting more, and you're definitely not wrong for putting in the work and being proud of the work you put in. As I say, if I'm too much for you, then go find somebody else. Simple as that. If I'm too much for you, go find someone else. So here's the question I want to sit with you guys, and
Go ahead.
hopefully y'all chime in the messages and things and get back to us. I know we be asking people to comment, but half the time we get text messages. They don't comment on the place, but hey, we love everything. So I ain't complaining. I'm just saying I get a lot of messages rather than feedback on here. But the question I
Right.
see with you, man, why are you not you, but you as our fans and our people, not our fans, but our family? Why are you dimming yourself right now? Who are you shrinking for? And what would happen if just once in a lifetime, you showed up fully as yourself? You didn't allow no one to hold you back, no one to say anything to slow you down, and you gave it your all. And I really believe in that last statement. If I give my all to one thing and it don't work out, then it wasn't meant for me. But I would never know until I give my all. That's relationship, that's job. Nobody's holding you back but you.
But you
You just blaming other people. You blaming other things. You have excuses that you don't want to call excuses. Nobody's stopping you but you.
you know, Red, and I ain't gonna lie to you. It's easy for people to say you changed
Mm-hmm.
because they losing control over you. See, sometimes when you got friends and stuff like that, and they be like, "Oh, bro, you changed this, that, and the third. Oh, you ain't the same no more." It's really because now they can't control you the same way no more. Now they done lost control. Now
That's
you
right.
control you control your destiny, you control everything.
Yeah.
And for those people, you know what you need to do, Red? You need to let them know, hey, you either get on this or get off of it. Either way, it don't make me no difference. But if you want to get on that ride. If you don't, like Chris Brown say, deuces.
Bro, you know how the roads got one way that way and one way this way?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta choose one, bro. As my buddy Demario told me one time, people in your life for two reasons: either build you up or bring you down. And when you start comparing your friendships and your relationships and blah 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 to other people, you'll never be happy. Be happy with yourself. Don't shrink, and be all you can be. Sound
That's
like the
it.
Army quote there.
Hey, boy, like my boy J. Cole said, love yours. You know what I'm talking about?
That's real.
But hey, we thank y'all so much for this episode. We back and we better. Got a lot of stuff going on. But at the end of the day, y'all know we gonna always do three things. We gonna always keep it real. We gonna always keep it raw. And we gonna always keep it relevant. Thank you for tonight's episode of the Rated R Podcast.
That's a wrap for this episode of the Rated R Podcast, where we talk sports, ice enforcement, and our own run-ins with the law. Appreciate you riding with us. If you vibed with it, hit subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.